Hello guys and welcome back. So let me start today's talk with a simple story. There were two men once caught up in the wood. One was rich and the other one was a complete beggar, a poor man who just meet his ends with whatever alms he get from people door to door. Both of them met and they were completely lost in the wood. So all they had left is just a couple of rice or some dry fruits and water from the river and nothing else. The rich man whined and cried and he always believed that he was very happy, but at the end he saw that his life is ending like this without even a money on his back and all his family shunning him or thinking that he is dead. But the beggar, on the other hand, was so very happy because he has his life with him and he can breathe, he can smell the fresh fruits and flowers from all over the wood and also cherished every moment as he was even lost. The rich man asked the beggar, "What do you find so happy about roaming around in the dirt and being completely lost and have nothing to do with the life or nothing to accomplish?" The beggar replied by smiling. He said that the greatest gift I am enjoying is my life. So from this story, what do you infer? There are two kinds of people. One who will get everything yet will whine and cry about everything, and the other that will not have anything but they will always believe they have the best things, that is themselves and their lives. Why does these kind of people exist? These kind of people exist because of only one reason, and that is we do not understand our own feelings or we do not understand our own thoughts. We let our minds and our thoughts sometimes completely reign over us, and because of that same reason what we feel is that we are overpowered, we have no thing in control. Just like the rich man lost in the wood, he was whining and crying because he thought that everything he had under his control has been taken away from him, and he thought to get it back, and all he did was cry and cry. And the present moment in which he was living, he was not living that at all. On the other hand, the beggar always had the best thing in his life, and that is life itself. Though he didn't have any money, but yet he never whined and cried. Now this is just for one fact, and later on with more of these stories I'll tell you much more things about what life really wants us to do. The one fact I'm emphasizing here time and again is that you need to understand yourself. So what you should do? Should you whine or cry? Or you should enjoy your life? Seems very easy to whine or cry for some times because we generally do not have the intelligence to understand what we are and what we actually need. So here are my few tips. First, whenever you sit down quietly to think about yourself, try to think about all the positives from the negatives. Suppose you have been going through a very tough time. You have nowhere to go, you have nothing under your control. This pandemic situation is making us believe that this kind of situation exists for all of us. During this time, what you do is try to think what you have in control within you. What are the positive sides you have within you or within your family? What are the people that love you? Even if you find that nobody loves you, still feel that there is one and only person that loves you the most, and that is you yourself. And the next thing you do is perform a SWOT analysis. Now, people who are into business studies or even have taken a teacher's training know what am I talking about. A SWOT analysis or SWOT analysis is the analysis of yourself. Sometimes you can also do it to others and even your organization. It is just understanding and writing down what are your strengths in S, under the column W, what are your weaknesses, under the column O, what are your opportunities, and under the column T, what are your threats. The 4 different things will help us allow and evaluate your situation. This is the most simple thing you can do if you want to gain any kind of intelligence from your life or from your life perspectives. Emotional intelligence starts by understanding yourself very first. So the first step is to understand ourselves by performing a simple SWOT analysis. Now this analysis is done by business professionals, but you can do it in your life. And just by making yourself aware of what the strengths you have, what the threats you are facing, what kind of opportunities you have, all you can do is try and bring one by one weaknesses into the box of strengths and one by one threats into the box of opportunities. Things which feel that they are not in your control and things which you feel that they are threat to us, whatever you are feeling afraid of right now or you can't achieve, they can be turned into opportunities. Any weakness you have can be turned into your strength. Believe in yourself and start acting. This is the first step you can take, even by sitting on your table, on your couch, and even on your bed while you are thinking and procrastinating. This one piece of paper with SWOT analysis will start to shift your life and start to shift your energies. So this is the first activity, and I always tell my students to do this thing very first to understand and be aware of themselves. Then on the next episodes, I'll tell you how to get your weaknesses into your opportunities or your threats into your strengths, and you will see your life turns and simply shifts from the position of whining and crying to the position of loving every moment you are there. So, what are you waiting for? Write down in a piece of paper your SWOT and start analyzing yourself. Believe in yourself and be aware of yourself. That's all, my dear friends. Thank you so much. For more personalized learning, contact me in my number. Thank you so much. Take care. I love you all. Bye.